Hey guys, welcome back. I know I failed Vlogmas. Let's just forget about that. But I wanted to come today because guys, let me just get into it. This is like one of those Christmas feel-goody type stories that I always read about and always tear up about, but it happened to us. So my a good friend of a friend of my mom's, her and I on Facebook were friends, and we talk, just a little bit. She's the mom of many as well. She has 9 children. Some of hers are grown. Well, most of hers I believe are grown, so she's in the grandma phase. But anyway, she had reached out to me and she just said, send me something that each child will want, each one of my children will want. You guys know I have 6 kids. Like, buying for all 6 is insane. So I told her, I was like, no, we're good, because we usually keep Christmas kind of small, a few gifts each kid, and they're happy and we're happy. So I told her, don't worry about it, but I thanked her for thinking of us because it really was sweet. Well, she came back and was like, no, you need to give me a toy or gift idea for each of the kids, even Demi, the baby. So I said, okay, I will. I said, let me think about it. That was my stall tactic. And then she came back and reminded me, hey, you never sent it to me, and so forth and so on. So finally I said, okay, I'm just going to send it. Now, guys, a little bit about me is I'm horrible at stuff like that. My friend has actually pointed that out to me. I don't receive help well. And that says more about me. That says a lot about me, but I'm working through that. So anyways, excuse me, I went on and did a list, and I made sure to keep the list. Obviously, I didn't want to put super expensive things because she's buying for all 6 of my children. And not to mention, she lives in DC, which I'm from the Maryland area, DC, Maryland area. She lives up there and I'm here, so she'd have to ship it. And I know that alone can cost a whole bunch. My aunt blessed us and sent the kids gifts, and to get all 6 gifts here, it cost $40. So I knew that, I said, well, let me think of things that are inexpensive that they do want. So I sent her a list of things that the kids wanted, and that was that. So she messaged me maybe like last week. Right now it's Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve. She messaged me last week and she said, she said that some things were kind of running behind. Some people had submitted gifts later than the deadline, so the package wouldn't get here until the Monday before Christmas. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I don't care if it came after Christmas. Like, you're doing a favor for us. You're looking out for our children. I don't care when it comes, So, no problems. Then she, on either Sunday, what's today? On Sunday, she said Saturday, she said the packages were on their way and that they would be coming on Monday. And she said they should be delivered around 1 or 2. And I was like, okay, perfect. It all worked out. And so then on Monday, which was yesterday, she messaged me. Now, mind you, she didn't give me a tracking number, and I didn't want to press her for a tracking number because to me that just seems like, oh, where's my stuff? When this is not something she has to do. So I said, Monday I went to the mailbox twice because the first time I went, the mailman hadn't come yet, and then the second time it wasn't there, and so that was fine. Because she told me on Monday, she said, oh, the time was pushed back. It looks like it'll be there between 3 and 4. So at about 5-ish, that's when I went over to the mailbox and it still wasn't there. And I thought, okay, that's fine. It's the holidays. They'll probably just bring it straight to the door. No big deal. Well, about an hour after I come back from the mailbox, I was actually just gotten off the phone with a company, thriftbooks.com. I love them for our homeschool stuff. Anyways, there was something wrong with my order, so they were working on that. She messaged me, but I didn't see it on Facebook. It said your package is at the door. Well, then she called me through Facebook audio, and that's when it came through, on the phone. It rang. And so, she's like, your packages are at the door. Fine. So I hurried up and get to the door because sometimes what they'll do, obviously, if you don't answer, they'll take it back. And it's Christmas. It was the day before Christmas Eve. I did not want to have to be hunting down packages. So I opened the door, and y'all, when I opened the door, she was there. She was there. with her husband and so many gifts. I can't even, I don't have any video footage of that because that's not, I was expecting to see the delivery person, and she's there. She's like, Merry Christmas. I'm like, what are you doing here? Like, just what? We were just talking. You're in DC. You have 9 children. What are you doing in South Carolina? It's like 7 o'clock-ish, maybe, on Monday evening. And she's like, come on, let's get this stuff in. The twin is laughing because it was just like, it blew our minds. And my kids, I don't think they've ever met her in person. So this is not even, guys, just so you understand like how unexpected this was. This is not somebody that I don't think I've seen Miss Tony in maybe 10 years. Yeah, maybe 10 years. So I've had most of my kids, since I've even seen her. So this was, I couldn't even have imagined that she would do this. And then not just come down, bringing all of this stuff. So there were 2 huge trash bags, a smaller trash bag, a big Christmas stocking, and then several gift bags. And you guys can see, I'm going to pan around. This is, can you guys see? Okay, I'm going to pan it again. Like, it's hard to tell depth on the camera, but these gifts go back, okay? And there's more. There is more. I have more in my room that I haven't put out because I have nosy children. And she also said that there's some in the mail because some people donated gifts after she was already down, like on her way to South Carolina. So to drive from DC to South Carolina is about 8 hours. When she switched the time, she said when she switched the time from 1 to 4, that's because they got caught in traffic due to an accident, sir. So her and her husband did this. So this ended up being a 9 to 10 hour trip. So I said, because then, okay, she's here. So I'm thinking, Charleston is a cool place So I'm figuring she's staying, to vacation, and this worked out like that. No, y'all. She says, no, I can't stay long. We got to get back on the road. We got to work in the morning. What? What? You did over 11. You're doing an over 1,100 round trip to bless my family. And you've got to work in the morning. And you have your own family. You have your own obligations. This is also Christmas season for you. Like, y'all just don't understand. Y'all just do not understand. It was more than my teenager. She's like, Chloe said, this feels like a Hallmark movie. And it really does, because when I tell you, and this is not in a boastful way or in a braggy way, but this is just I just want to share this just so you guys understand, like, miracles are real. This has never happened to us. And that's what we've always had great Christmases. Like, we've been really, really blessed. We've never had someone just to go out the way. So apparently I believe she had her church to, I guess she told her church about us, and everybody, the donations just started pouring in. And initially I felt there was some shame. I felt also, because I felt like it's not her church's responsibility to give my kids a Christmas, right? But it wasn't something we asked for, and it was a blessing. This was from God. And then when I keep thanking her, because I mean, how do you thank somebody that's done this much for your family? She keeps saying, it's not me, it's God. It's not me, it's God. And then this is a Christmas our family will never forget. Ever, ever, ever. And on top of that, we've had other loved ones just really, really give generously to our family. And y'all, we just, I'm going to put this video on my social media so that, they'll see it as well. But just, guys, thank you. Like, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate this. I had an aunt, like I said, my aunt that sent in the packages for my kids. Like, these people, nobody has to do anything for your family. And then I don't just have one kid. I don't just have 2 kids. I have 6 kids, one being a teenager. And we know teenage lists can get a little weird. But no, but these people did not back down. They loved on us, and most of the people that gave to us, they don't even know us. They don't even know us, and it's just it's I can't even explain it. Like yesterday, I just sat on my bed for after and just kind of just looked at the bags and was just like, wow, 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 and after going through everything, I mean, when I tell you it's so much stuff, it is so much stuff. And so we're able to bless some kids in our neighborhood. So the kids will, I have some gifts set aside that the kids are going to pick from and pick some friends to deliver them to tomorrow, and just kind of just spread a little more Christmas cheer because, guys, yes, we can do it. Yeah, we'll do it after we open our presents. But guys, it's just, this Christmas has, oh my gosh, this Christmas is just amazing. So I hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas Eve. Thank you for watching, and I'll record us unwrapping the gifts because I do want to forward it to the people that sent in stuff, just so if they can see the excitement on the kids' faces when they're opening it, and I'll post it here. Again, Merry Christmas. Jesus is the reason, and be blessed. Bye, guys.